Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to today's video. So I'm very excited about this clean with me because this is not going to be your average cleaning video. Of course, I have a ton of cleaning motivation for you. We have a lot of stuff to take care of today, but I'm also going to be sharing several cleaning hacks I found on Pinterest throughout the video. And all of these I chose because I just think you guys would find them really helpful in your everyday life. If you do enjoy this style, please let me know by liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you're new. And if this has a lot of likes, like a lot more than normal, I will do a part 2 because hacks are just the best. Who doesn't like to make their life easier, more enjoyable? We all do. So hope you guys do like this, and let's get started. Alright guys, so we are going to begin with my half bath. I just gathered up all the products I'm going to need. I always try and do that if I'm cleaning a bathroom or just any space where I need several different kinds of products. I'll gather them up first, that way I'm not in and out of there and taking longer than normal. So I have Windex for the mirror. I also am going to use that on the new light we installed because it's covered in fingerprints. I always like a mixed metal look in a bathroom. What do you guys think about that? And then once I'm done with this, I'm going to do the sink and then the toilet. I try and work top to bottom in spaces like this. That way I'm not just bringing dust onto something I just cleaned. I can do everything in one go. So the mirror is good, the light is good. Now we're on to the vanity top. So the sink is almost done, very sparkly and clean over here, feels so good. And I do have a tip coming up in the bathroom soon. This is such an easy, practical tip that I know I am going to be using every single time I clean my bathroom. So I know you guys are going to find it really helpful. But before we get to that, I am going to wipe down all the products that are going to go on the sink. So the little hand soap and hand sanitizer, and then I will start working on the toilet. The product I've been using on the outside of my toilet is by Clorox. It's part of their Scentiva line. This is the grapefruit one. They also have lavender. I can't remember what other scents there are, but I love citrus scents and floral scents. So I always repurchase from this line, and I just feel like it works really well and really fast. Like, I don't need it to sit on the toilet. I can just wipe it very quickly. And then I'm still obsessed with this little gadget. So this is from Scrubbing Bubbles. The heads on this are flushable, and this just works so well. They're still very strong even though they're flushable, like they don't break down really quickly. I've repurchased this several times, talked about it several times, and I highly recommend it. So the very first tip I have for you is really what inspired this video in the first place, because I just think this is such a good idea. Did you know that you can spray the inside of your toilet paper roll with either perfume, Febreze, some sort of a room refreshing spray, and every time that toilet paper roll is unrolled, so really every time the bathroom is used, it's going to re-release a little bit of that fragrance and just help to freshen the room up and make it smell really, really good. So I just sprayed that fragrance. Pretty self-explanatory how you do that, but watch this, you guys. So take your toilet paper roll, fold in the corners so it comes to a point, and then start your sink, shut it off so it's wet at the top, and then stamp it. And look at this. It's the first time I've ever done that. I am just like shocked by how easy that is and how good it looks. It looks like a professional house cleaner came to your house and did everything top to bottom and made it like a fancy hotel. I took a picture right away, sent it to Chad, and I was just like so amazed. That's why I do these cleaning videos. Obviously, I'm very into these kind of things, and I just had to share that because I think it's so cool. So now we're on to another bathroom, the master bath. I'm grabbing all of the laundry, going to go start that, and then I have another tip coming in here in just a minute. And just like that, the vanity is cleared off. I'm spraying it and wiping it down, and then this area will be good to go. So this next cleaning hack also has to do with bathrooms, but a different area of your bathroom, your mirrors. And for this, you're gonna need Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. I feel like everyone who's into cleaning videos has heard of Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray and bought it. I love it. And I have never heard of this one either, but you can use Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray on your bathroom mirrors to keep them from fogging up while you're in the shower. And it's just spray it on, rub it in, and then wipe off any excess. That's all you have to do. You don't have to leave it sitting on the mirror. It's just spray it, wipe it off, and you will be amazed. I think the vast majority of us need the bathroom mirror as soon as we get out of the shower to do our nighttime skincare, to put on our makeup in the morning, whether it's day or night. All of us, almost all of us, are gonna need that mirror as soon as we get out of the shower. And I just love this idea because the bathroom mirror is going to stay cleaner for much longer since you're not having to wipe it off right away with your towel. It's not gonna have those marks on it. So definitely try this and let me know if it makes your life a little bit easier. So I purposely filmed this a few days before posting this video because I wanted to have the chance to try this a couple times, and I do have some nighttime footage for you just to show you this really does work. I'm honestly so amazed by this, and I definitely plan on doing this regularly. It is just such a good product used for so many different things aside from dishes. I'm actually about to try this on walls, like on just random marks on the walls. Wish I would have done that before so I could tell you in this voiceover if it worked, but haven't gotten to it yet. So I will tell you about that in an upcoming video, whether it works or not on walls, but obviously works on dishes, obviously works on mirrors. So look at this, guys. This is the shower. The same day I filmed this, just several hours later, showering at night, and then this is the mirrors at the same exact time. So cool. I really liked this one, even though it's not so much cleaning related, but it's kind of something you do as you're cleaning your bathroom. So this is a really pretty towel fold, and I especially like this for any towels you have out, like guest towels. The first thing I thought of when I saw this hack is if any of you guys are having family or friends over, spending the night, even if they're just there for a couple of hours, seeing this towel fold in baskets in your bathroom just looks so nice, doesn't cost you anything, and you can learn how to do it in just a couple seconds. So right here, I'm going to show you how to do the fold, and I just think it's so pretty. And as you can see, I have the oversized style bath towel that's a little bit thinner. If you have the normal size ones that are thicker than mine, I think this looks even better. And I'm gonna show this to you a couple times. So the first time, I'll just let you watch and see what I'm doing. The second time, I will explain it. And I seriously just watched this one time and then I was able to do it because it's only like 3 to 4 steps at most. So it's very, very easy. And the first thing you're going to do is lay out the bath towel completely flat. Then you're going to bring in the corners on one side, so it's like a triangle. Fold the other side in half, and then once you have those steps done, flip it over and then just roll it from the flat side. And then once you get to the very end of that angled side, all you're going to do is tuck it in, and that's it. So it really is very, very simple and just a couple fast and easy steps. Thin towels can sometimes look a little bit lumpy, so if you just like tap them a little bit, I find that it makes them look much more smooth. And now we're on to the kitchen. So I have a lot of cleaning to do in here. I wanted to show you my birthday flowers. Aren't they so pretty? I'm going to put those in the middle of the island so we can enjoy them for as long as possible. The fake ones I will put on the dining table. I'm going to clear off these counters and just get this kitchen looking so much better than it looks right now. And all the random odds and ends that have ended up on the island and the counters have been taken care of. So now I'm on to putting away the dishes. And the tip that I have for you that's in the kitchen is going to be about the dishes, a tip that you can use literally every single time you are doing the dishes and cleaning your kitchen in general. And I know it's going to make my life so much easier. That's how all of these tips are focused. Like if it's something I know I'm going to be able to use every day, I think a lot of you will too. So I hope you guys are finding this video really helpful. If you are, please don't forget to like it, and I will keep filming videos like this one. How many times have you guys seen me washing dishes in these cleaning videos? Probably 3 million times by now. And one thing that's always annoyed me is how much water I accidentally drip on the floor as I'm loading the dishwasher. And it's almost always from silverware. So this one seems very obvious to me, but I never thought of it. Did you know you can pull the silverware tray out of your dishwasher, put it in your sink, and then load it there and only transport it one time? So instead of having to pick up the silverware one by one, you do it all in one go, and that is going to help you drip significantly less water on your floor. I also wanted to mention that silverware container in our dishwasher, it doesn't even snap into place, so it really is so easy to pull that in and out when you're doing your dishes. We do have that tray at the top of the dishwasher that's also for silverware, and I use that for a lot of like the bottle tops and sippy cup tops, so it's easier for me just to grab that silverware container, pick that up, and load it up at the same time. And guys, it honestly has been saving me so many drips on the floor that I have to wipe up or slip on or get my socks wet, those kind of annoying things. So try this and let me know what you think. When I do my deep cleaning videos and I am dusting the baseboards, I almost always will use a Swiffer dusting wipe that's supposed to go on a Swiffer, but instead I just do it with my hands. And people always comment that I should use a vacuum or I should use like one of those feathery things for dusting, but I just feel like I need some tension to get all of that dust off, and that's when I found this hack. So did you know you can use a broom and use a hair tie to secure a microfiber towel on it and then dust your baseboards that way, so you still have all of that tension without arching your back, without having to do it on your knees. It's just a lot easier on your body, a lot quicker, and I thought this was a great tip to share. And this one is such a genius tip because you can feel the broom head sort of bend and get into all of those corners and small spaces. So you know you're doing a really good dusting job. We all deal with a smelly garbage can from time to time, which is gross, it's inconvenient, it's like all the negative things. So I wanted to find a cleaning hack for this that's really easy and that doesn't require purchasing another product. Wanted to find something just like very multi-purpose. So you can use half a cup of borax, half a cup of warm water, and empty it into your garbage can. Let it sit for a couple of minutes, swish it around, just like shake it a little bit if you can, and then empty it out, wipe it dry, and sprinkle a little more borax in the bottom, so it's going to be very fresh and clean, and then that extra borax in the bottom is going to help further deodorize it for much longer, so you can go as long as possible before you have to do this again. And here is the before, so you guys know what we're working with. Plenty of crumbs, smears, smudges, and all the gross things. So this really needed some attention and some deep cleaning. And I love borax. It's one of those products that I just recommend everybody have on hand because it can be used for so many different things, especially laundry, like a laundry boost. That is probably how the vast majority of people use it. And I don't recommend that you do what I'm doing right here. I was hoping that the borax would fully dissolve in warm water, and it did dissolve a lot, but there was still a lot of it sitting at the bottom, so I wouldn't recommend that you put it in a spray bottle like I did. Was really hoping I was going to come up with like a new tip or hack for you, and it didn't work out, so wanted to make that very, very clear. I sprayed everything, and then I'm going to wipe it down with paper towel instead of my microfiber that I usually use because, you know, it's a very dirty job, a trash can. Don't want that towel sitting in with all of my laundry. And then I'm going to put the borax in the actual trash can and not the liner. So that way when I have to empty the trash and the bag is full, it's not going to sprinkle like all over the floor. It's going to stay in the trash can. So also wanted to make that very clear too. Put the borax, if you have this kind of trash can, within the actual can and not the liner. The best cleaning hacks are those that take care of multiple issues at the same time, which is why I absolutely loved this one. So you can put your dish sponge in the microwave to disinfect and sanitize it. Just put a little bit of water on it, put it in for, I'm going to say around 30 seconds. Of course, try it out. Every microwave is different. Some are stronger than others, and it's going to get all steamy and foggy in your microwave. It's going to help loosen the debris on the wall. So once it's done, you just open the door, wipe it down, and it is good to go. And I ended up doing 60 seconds. Wanted to mention that a lot longer, twice as long as I just said, but again, everyone's microwave is different, so please just start out on a lower time and then add more if it's not hot enough. And I did see that you can also add a little bit of lemon juice onto the sponge, which I think is a very, very good idea. Guys, this worked so well. I've always heard that you can put these sponges in the dishwasher, but I don't know about you. We have a very long cycle for our dishwasher. It's like 3 hours at least for a normal wash, and sometimes you need that sponge a lot sooner than 3 hours. So 60 seconds is a much faster option, and it just worked so well. Here's your after. It looks so good. Now we're gonna move on to the living room, and all of these tips, I feel like I just get more and more excited because I know these are gonna make your life easier. They're certainly making my life easier. A few things to put away, and then we're gonna get into it. Almost everyone watching this video has magic erasers in their house, and if you don't have them right now, you've probably used them before. So I wanted to find some magic eraser ideas that are just not like the obvious ideas of scrubbing marks off the walls. And the first idea I have for you is to use your magic erasers on your hair tools to get off any excess product buildup. A lot of us have like hairspray or hair mousse, just some sort of hair product buildup on some of our hair tools, and this is a great way to get it off without having to resort to a liquid cleaning product, which you really don't want to use on hair tools in the first place. The other idea I liked is to use them on your shoes. This is a very obvious one, but I don't think I've done this before. I've just used paper towel. So put a little water on your magic eraser, scrub the outside of your shoes, especially shoes that you really can't wash. I thought that was a great idea. And then the last way to use your magic erasers is on microfiber furniture, and I did not know that. I have a microfiber ottoman in my living room. Forrest loves to destroy that and get his snacks all over it, so that is going to be so helpful for me. When I use magic erasers, I never wet the entire eraser. I will do like a corner or half at most, and depending on what I'm cleaning, sometimes having a dry section is helpful. Sometimes you need an entire wet section, so it just works a lot easier for me. Like some of these marks I just buffed off on the completely dry side, and some I really needed a little bit of water. So hopefully that's another tip that you guys will like, and this worked so well, you guys. Like, I was shocked at how easy it was to clean this ottoman, and as usual, once you're up close, you find way more marks than you even realized. So highly recommend this if you have any microfiber furniture whatsoever. I have never used this on leather, but I did see some people really like to use magic erasers on leather. I've used it on these built-ins in our mudroom, and it works great for that, but I don't think I've used them on shoes. So I was using them on shed sneakers that have white on them. Worked really, really well. And then of course the hair tool is the last one that you're going to see. And I personally don't have a lot of hair product on my hair tools, but I used to, and I know that is a very common problem. And on your hair tools, I would just start with the magic eraser completely dry and see how much hair product can be buffed off, because I know it's going to work so well. If you guys have any other tips with magic erasers, please leave them below. I'm just like all about the tips right now, as you can tell, and I just think this is such a good one. We all have these magic erasers around. I did use a brand new one, of course, for the hair tools. Wanted to show that too. And that is everything I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a part 2, please like the video. Definitely subscribe if you're new. I have recent videos down below. I have links and so much more, so don't miss out on that. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!